Honey Mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy strip dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey, good no one.
The 3 for me, only at Chili's, keeps getting even better with the all-new Big QP, and all this for just $10.99. With 85% more beef, it makes a quarter-pound burger look tiny and, well, yeah, tiny. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
All right, a happy Thursday morning for everyone out there. Hopefully, I guess the rest of the world, unless you're a Laker fan, are doing well this morning. We are going to do the Lakers off-season video. We didn't do it after the game; it was late. I'm sure, like most of you, these playoffs are kicking my rear end, especially when you live on the East Coast, man. These games are brutal. So we have the Lakers article up on ESPN.com. I've got good news for everyone. There is no more paywall. for my off-season articles or all my writings moving forward. We have unlocked the paywall. They no longer exist, so now you can go and read everything for free on ESPN.com. The Lakers became Team 19, and you can find all the team articles in one document. What do we say about the Los Angeles Lakers? Well, if we're doing our annual restaurant review, I would say that in February they acquired probably one of the best chefs in the world, and the food was terrific. And then we went back to the restaurant in late April, and the food wasn't as good. And now how do you get that chef and the rest of the people in the kitchen and the wait staff kind of up to that championship level that you once were? Because there is a lot of work to do. And when they made the Luka trade in February, Rob Pelinka, their GM, he came out and he said, like, this is a work in progress. So I think in hindsight, probably spoiled us a little bit by some of that success they had right after probably end of February, early March, and then certainly a little bit towards the end of the season here, when they were one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. So the big picture of it, and I want to apologize to Minnesota. I'll apologize on behalf of my 13 other ESPN colleagues for picking the Lakers in that series. I apologize. Minnesota was the better team. They had better depth. Their parts fit better. The Lakers looked, and I'm not saying because JJ played those guys in Game 4. They looked a little bit fatigued. There was a sense of urgency in Minnesota, and Minnesota should have won by 20 points last night because of how they shot the ball. So how does the Lakers pick up the pieces, and what happens next? So you've got LeBron, player option, Jackson Hayes, Dorian Finney-Smith, who's been extension eligible since February. Keep an eye on that. Alex Len, who basically you could have used his roster spot for something else. I understand why you went and signed him. Markieff Morris, Jordan Goodwin has got a team option, and Christian Koloko. Those are your free agents. When you look at it, they tipped their hand at the deadline when they traded Dalton Connect in the 31 first and pick swap and for Mark Williams. So that's the package that's out there right now. Like, if they're going to look and try to upgrade the center position, that's going to be the package. I do have news, though, and I've seen people say this, that Mark Williams would have made a difference in this series. That's not true. It's not true. And I like Mark Williams as a player, but defensively, he's below average. That's not true. Like, please, he would have given you an upgrade over Jackson Hayes, but he would not have made a difference in this series here. So you got to go out and get a rim runner. You got to get a lob threat. You got a guy who can protect the paint, and you know what the package is as far as what you have to go out there and do it. And we're going to go through it. The biggest thing is going to be what happens with LeBron. $53 million player option. He has until June 29th to opt in or opt out. Feels like we're deja vu. He is still playing at an all-NBA level. He's 40 years old. He continues to defy father time. He has signed these short-term contracts consecutively. The most he can sign if he opted out is 3 years. I don't see that happening just because of what he did last year when he did the 2 years and a player option. And I think we'll continually see the trend of opting out, signing short-term contracts. Eventually, it will end, and life without LeBron on the Lakers roster is going to end, and you have to be prepared, and that's probably why, and that is why you went out and got Luka here. You have to figure out, I call these your sweet spot contracts. This is the group of Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, who was your best player in Game 5, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent. That group there, as far as whether it be expiring contracts, those are your trade. Dalton Connect, who's not an expiring contract. Those are your tradable contracts. as far as what you're going to go out. If you want to go out and try to get a $30 million guy, you're not going to go out and get Giannis. Please stop. And you're not going to go out and get Kevin Durant. That doesn't help. You have to build a roster. You have to build a roster similarly to how Dallas built.
I think the whole league should just switch to just building a roster.
You got PJ Washington, you had Daniel Gafford, you had Derek Lively, certainly Kyrie, and basically all the other parts. Derek Jones. You basically have to try to build a roster comparably to what the Clippers have done, where they went from the big three to the big two, and the Lakers have the big two with Luka and LeBron, and then you have depth. You have kind of all these different parts, Zubac, Jones, Norman Powell, like that's how you have to go about doing it. And there is a difference between regular season depth and playoff depth. And we saw in this series, if you can't trust your bench, then you have no chance of getting far in the playoffs here. Minnesota trusts their bench, DiVincenzo, Naz Reid, that group there, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and the Lakers did not. Listen, I said it on TV. After the three guys, who do you trust? Who's 4 and 5 on your roster do you trust? So you enter the offseason, certainly with the James player option here. You have, as we talked about, basically what you have as far as tradable contracts. We put the graph up there. Your finances, okay? LeBron dictates as far as what you have in spending. If he opts in or signs a new contract that's comparable, you're $1.3 million over tax, $6.7 million below the first apron. That gives you access to your $5.6 million taxman level exception that you can sign a player for 2 years, 5.7. They're below the second apron. Good news. So you do have the ability to aggregate contracts in a trade. You do have to be careful as far as taking back more money in a trade. So certainly keep an eye on that. And any type of deal, any type of trade that you make in the offseason triggers the apron for next year. So if you send cash in a trade at the draft to buy a pick, you'll trigger the second apron for next year. So keep an eye on that too. So that's a little bit skinny about the finances. LeBron, of course, as far as his player option. Then there's Luka, who is extension eligible. He's extension eligible actually he's extension eligible once we get into June, but he's limited because of the 6-month rule when he was traded. He's eligible to sign a 4-year, $229 million extension on August 2nd. There are multiple different options that he could go. I think the likely option is that he's going to go 3 for $165 and have a player option in year 3. Because what happens in that third year is that's when he gets back to 10 years of service. And why 10 years of service matters is that he will basically be able to recoup all that money he lost in the trade from Dallas. Remember, he was eligible to sign for 5 for $345.
What's that about to do? Oh, yeah.
2 years from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now, he could get that and more. I mean, it depends on where he is from a physical standpoint. But I do think taking the short term, if you're trying to maximize your value, long term, big picture financially, is the way to go about doing it. August 2nd. Keep an eye on that. It is important, and you'll have an idea as far as what their roster is. It is important for them to show Luka what this roster is going to potentially look like post LeBron and what the flexibility you have. Because eventually the end of it will come, right? He can't continue to defy Father Time, and you will have to build a roster that LeBron James is not on this roster. Then you look at Dorian Finney-Smith, who's also extension eligible. You look at Austin Reeves, who is extension eligible. We have a Reeves thing. I'm going to talk about this in a minute. You have, I forgot to add other extension players. Yikes, got to put Dorian Finney-Smith on there. You have, certainly I said Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm just reading the article here. So Reeves is interesting. Let's talk a little Austin Reeves. Reeves is interesting because he is extension eligible to sign for $89 million. The first year would basically replace his player option he has for 26-27. However, what happens is that when you're on these team-friendly contracts, and he is because of the early bird rights, he was basically capped. He could only have signed for 53. You're limited as far as what your extension is going to be. So for Reeves, he can only extend for 140% off this year's salary or the estimated average player salary. So that's why you're capped at his first year salary would be $19.9 million in 2026-27. As the non-tax mid-level grows, it's going to be 14 and then 15 and 7. Like it's going to be basically the average player salary. So if you're Austin Reeves, you're thinking my best bet is not signing an extension with the Lakers to go into free agency in 2026. And then you have the option to sign for up to 25% of the salary cap with the Lakers or another team that has cap space. And I'm not saying he's going to get a max contract, but instead of getting $19 million, he might be a $25 to $30 million player a year from now. I think team needs certainly lob threat center, starting center, front court size, reliable rotation players. Last in points in the paint,
just stopped working. I swear
in this series, and third worst in points in the paint allowed. You know how bad the bench was, or I don't want to say how bad the bench was. It was just basically the trust level. I mean, we saw Maxi Kleber playing Game 5, who basically hadn't played since January. Here's a little bit about your draft assets, because this is going to be important. You do have a second-round pick. You owe Utah a top 4 protected first in 27. You owe Dallas an unprotected first in 2029. They're allowed to trade 1 first in either 2031 or 2032. So you're probably thinking, wait a minute, why can't I trade 26? You can't trade picks in back-to-back in consecutive years. So you do have the right to pick swap in 26, 28, 30, 31, and 32. That's 5 years where you have your draft pick. However, you are only allowed to trade 31 or 32, and then you have 1 second-round pick available in the future. So that is kind of your big picture. They're going to be aggressive. I mean, they're going to be aggressive. Rob Pelinka, their general manager, is going to be aggressive as far as going out to build this roster because they tried. They tried in February to go out and get a center. It didn't work out. They're going to try again this summer because what you see right now, it's not good enough. It might be good enough to get you through the regular season, but when we get to this Western Conference playoffs where there's little separation between being a 3 seed and a 6 seed, there's got to be some roster improvements here. That's it on the Lakers. We will talk soon. Have a great day.
Oh my God, bro. They can't stop me, bro. I'm hooping. Let me coach, JJ.
Here they are, McCrispy strips. Long, tender, juicy chicken made for dipping. Or rather, double dipping. But why stop there? Keep going. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's.
voice inside your head.
And while you're typically athletic.
Right now, Brick, you're pathetic. Shank.
It's fast as fuck, bro.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere. I think in the end, what it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! We got the number 6 Minnesota Timberwolves at the Golden State Warriors. Round 2, game 1 of the 2025 NBA playoffs is here. Now, bro, I felt like we only had what we did, not just, bro, we had 48 hours of rest. We had 48 hours of rest, man. We just finished
To get to my current position, I didn't put in 10,000 hours.
Go to Cancun.
Maybe then they would give me my
Barely
flowers.
any type of rest, man. But we here. We play the Minnesota Timberwolves, who kind of barely didn't make the playoffs, too. They in the 6th seed. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they the 1st seed. We here. We here. First of all, man, I need a poll right now in the chat. Who y'all got? You got my Golden State Warriors, the greatest basketball team in the entire world, to win a series. 1 in the chat. Or 2, the Timberwolves, man. You guys already know, man. It's unbiased, but it's just facts. I already predicted my Warriors is going to take on these Timberwolves. I predict a 6-game series, Warriors win. The Timberwolves just ain't experienced like that, man. But, hey, maybe the Timberwolves will prove me wrong, which they won't. We got the Timberwolves. And Rudy Gobert, Randall LeJohn, the McDaniels dude. Nas Reed. McConley and Michaels, Rob Dillingham, DiVincenzo, And the rest are nobodies. The Warriors, Steph, Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man. Draymond Green, buddy. Butler, Wiggins, 5 and Jimmy, Pies, GP2, Tracy Jackson, Moody and Moodis, Kaminga. The number 99.
His name is LeBron James.
Dos Santos. I said Tracy Jackson. I said Looney Tunes. What else am I missing? I got everybody. I got all the roll call. I got a roll. And that's everybody. GP2. And then that's everybody. Let's check it out. Second round, they said we wasn't going to make the playoffs. I need the apology to be louder than the disrespect. They said the Warriors wasn't going to make the playoffs. We chilling here in the second round while your favorite team is in Cancun, sipping that alcoholic smoothie beverage, the 6-1 of the day, by the way. Let's go. Come on, Warriors. Second round. Lock in. Shot of subs and donuts. Read them off after. Damn, so the Wolves got home court advantage. Okay. Let's go, Draymond.
Not like we live in Ohio.
Why is Pods guarding Randall? Why is Pods guarding Randall?
And we had a stoppage here for a moment. I think it was just so we could enjoy the ending of that incredible Indiana Cleveland game. As Stephen Curry goes to the basket.
Okay, I hope y'all hear everything, right? Yeah, y'all should hear everything.
Took out the Lakers at 5. They've been sitting.
Let me know if anything wrong, Mods.
While the Warriors come in hot.
Butler waking up at 5 a.m.
Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Wolves, you think there'd be at least a little appreciation. That was in 2018, but then he demanded a trade. And Julius Randle gets a little fadeaway. See how much rust is involved with this long layoff of the Timberwolves. Well, and Edwards went 8 for 11 in Game 5 and 11.
Look at Steph, Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man. Good shot.
First minutes on the floor, picked up that foul. Nas Reed. With Dante DiVincenzo. Minnesota has an outstanding bench.
DiVincenzo playing his old team, bruh.
Nice little fadeaway baseline jumper. Nikhil Alexander Walker will get here.
Thought about it. Looney! Oh, he missed! GB! Hustle!
Well, Uber X, only black cars.
Top of the key! Call that timeout, Wolves. Y'all niggas ain't ready. Call that. Oh, we losing though. Oh, careful. Good pass. All day. The best 5'10" point guard in the league. 5'10" power forward, I should say. Curry playing with his food. Step back. On the 10-day contract player. That's bread and butter. That dude's going to be gone in 3 months. Floater alert. Let's go.
He's asking. Curry's hurt though, coach. Someone grabbed him.
Whoa, they're saying Curry's hurt. What happened? What happened? Was it off that floater? Was it the previous possession? The commentator brought it to my attention. I didn't even notice.
Relief from that bench. I'm not sure what it was, but he
shake it off, Wardell. We got this.
I did a floater, bro.
You good? You good? Let's go.
Warriors defense has been good. Curry's not right.
Damn. Commentator said it. He said Curry's not even right. Draymond Green.
Green with 2 threes.
I like those green. Talk your shit. Oh my gosh, bro.
There is concern, the crew in the tape room, tracking this all the way, finding the moment where Curry showed us for the first time. That was after the three-pointer. He's grabbing at his left hamstring.
Hamstring?
Here, we'll try to give you as much as we can before play resumes, but it's obviously not comfortable. And then the Warriors get the ball back. This is all on tape. Gets the ball back. Curry, that little push shot, immediately grabs at it again.
Bro, I was just up by 56.
For a replacement.
Girl, I wish I can save you.
Please come back again. Please come back again. Don't let us affect us, bro. It's his hamstring. I couldn't really blame a player. It looked like he pulled it when he did the floater. I mean, is it maybe hyperextension? Like, what could it be? All right, extra clips at the end. Extra clips.
Counting, and Nasri finally scores for Minnesota.
Now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Butler finds Green the hot hand.
Drink mine, Green, Green, Green.
Is that helping you score?
They said he got a report.
Yeah, guys, I just got some unfortunate news from the Warriors PR staff. Steph Curry, officially a left hamstring sprain, will not return to tonight's game. 13 points.
What? What?
Back to you, Kevin.
What? How, bro? And bro, I'm gonna fucking tell you why, bro. I'm gonna tell you why something like this is happening. Bro, Adam Silver, this is exactly why I literally said that the Warriors need at least a week to recover, bro. 48 hours, bro. It's too much strain on the body. You guys heard it. They just said that he has a hamstring strain. Which, if you're listening to that doesn't sound like that should be something too bad. They just said that he's out for the rest of the game, though. I'm a little bit concerned. That isn't something that's like a season-ending thing, though. But, bro, Adam Silver, bro, you need to separate these. It wasn't fair for us. We just played the Rockets on Sunday. Why do we have to play the Timberwolves now? We should have been able to take a whole vacation for 7 days and then play next week, bro. This is shit I'm talking about, bro. Adam Silver too worried about getting these ticket sales, bro. He's not worried about the players' health.
5 of 9 from the field, but again, left hamstring strain will not return to tonight's game.
So what do you do if you're the Warriors? Number one, you lean on your defense.
What, bro? Second quarter, bro? Not returning the game?
Because of Steph Curry as an offensive team, but in the Steve Kerr era. Butler. Shot fakes, they stay put. Nice D by Edwards. Here goes Draymond Green to the basket.
Let's go.
Jimmy Butler has Edwards with Peyton on him, finds DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo drives, tough shot, and that one's in.
You got 42-31 though.
Then you got to take credit for him shooting under 25% in the first round.
I want to listen to my other playlist, bro.
Good take, good take, good take, good take.
This has been a mess for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Took it for Spider-Man.
An impressive series win for Lakers as McDaniels will turn around.
Stop that shit, man. Fuck what McDaniels do.
Like he normally does, he can't finish it.
Buddy!
As we play in the third quarter.
They clamping Ant Edwards, right? I don't want these niggas abusing threes and shit. We still up though. Sign of a blowout. No Curry. Warriors, do y'all fucking things. Oh!
Why in the fuck?
Green, chill out, bro. Come on, man, chill out. Come on, Green, gotta chill out, bro. He's good, he's good, he's good. Mr. Hart, that's a playoff foul. See, Ant gets it, bro. You see, if this was the Rockets, they'll be trying to start a fight. This is why I will say that Ant is a legitimate top 7 player in the NBA. He took that like a good sport. You know what I'm saying? They lose him by like 25. Ant could have been salty and turned around and try to get in Green's face. Ant, much respect for this. You know what I'm saying? Top 7 player in the league. We give respect to that. If that's the Rockets, you got Shampoo, you got Fred Valet's 5'7" self trying to storm the court, and Green, Amen, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hield drives high off the glass. Hield having a big third quarter. Wow. This isn't going to be a 55 or 60 point half. For the Warriors, not against this Minnesota defense. Here goes Nasri to the basket. Nice move.
They cancel somebody for a second. They replaced him with the Spencer dude.
Looney out on Edwards. He gets a step. Edwards drives and scores. And they're coming easy at the basket for Anthony Edwards now. 11 in a 12-minute second quarter. Payton.
I want them to come back though. You know we play shit. What? Butler waking up at 5 a.m. Jimmy.
Here goes Buddy Hield on the run.
You know we'd be giving up some bullshit in the third quarter, but bro, I like the score right now, 76-57. Swing pass, Kaminga.
Minnesota.
And Mike Conley comes on, gets a steal, first possession of the fourth. Nas Reed with those 4 fouls.
Come on, get at that. Get on that. Get on it.
The Warriors need to score.
Oh, perfect.
Get on him. Oh my gosh, bro. Still up, bro. Still up.
Wants a timeout.
These niggas just be leaving niggas open.
No.
Jimmy Butler should not be guarding Rudy Gobert. See, this is why. Is that a cancellation? It's not so bad of a cancellation, Butler, but I gotta be fair, bro. That's one game. It's one game. It's one game, man. It's a mixed match anyway. It's not that bad, man. He didn't even jump. He didn't even jump. It's one game, bro. It ain't that bad. Nigga, bro, 3-5 game? Hell nah. One game, bro. 2 games at most. Maybe 2 games in 2 quarters. Look.
Like, you can't make this up.
Edwards is fouled. It goes. The Ant-Man with a chance at a 3-point play.
I'm a little surprised we're not seeing
Edwards.
Oh, GP almost got broke. Oh my gosh, bro. See what I'm talking about, man. They letting them come back a little bit, bro. No Curry. We vulnerable right now.
in 6 minutes.
Minnesota 6 for 11.
Buddy! Shots.
Hield gives it up. Butler. And Butler.
Floater alert.
Pins down Gobert. Randall. There's the back of the wall. Here's Edwards now with Peyton on him. Edwards gets a step.
Oh, man. Don't gotta foul him, bro. Why'd you foul him? I need an 81. Oh, shit. I'm nervous. Swing pass. GP. In the corner like a prize.
Ball's got to be in his hands. Every possession, he's either got to score it or make plays.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards for 3. Cash!
Finally made a jump shot. Finally made
I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous. Come on, don't flop this lead.
Lead is 9. Here's Buddy Hield.
Buddy! Talk that shit!
Edwards drives, lays it in.
It's
Damn.
always come down to money.
Where the Timberwolves going? Under a minute to go? Half the stadium empty? Damn! Game 1? Damn! Butler. The Draymond. Miss. Got it back. That might have been a Daniel Nunez. No Curry in the second half. No problem. But we're going to have a problem if we don't get back by the next game. Curry, please rest up this game. Hey, Timberwolves, y'all niggas just got over. We on the road. Light little 15, 20-point blowout. Warriors go to state. Warriors fans spam up W in the chat. This is what the fuck I'm talking about, man. I'm not gonna lie. Am I reaching by potentially saying
Do not
future?
say sweep.
Sweep. I don't know, guys. No Curry in a playoff game. The Timberwolves had at least a 2-week rest. I think I potentially smell a sweep, fellas. If the Timberwolves was not able to win this game at home, at a packed out game 1 in the beginning, because, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you Timberwolves fans, y'all gotta have the most biggest bandwagon fans in this, bro. Do y'all, first of all, y'all see this shit? Time left in the game. Look how empty these seats is. Guys, I'm about to watch it right quick, bro. Second round of playoffs, these tickets is not cheap, even if you're sitting like right here, bro. Where is y'all niggas? Y'all trying to beat the traffic on a Tuesday? It can't be that bad traffic in Minnesota, baby. I'm calling a sweep right now. I think these Timberwolves, bro, they don't know what to do. They inexperienced. Ant is young. You know what I'm saying? I think the oldest player damn near is what? Rudy Gobert, that has somewhat of experience. Randall LeJohn, he's literally considered always being like a inconsistent playoff player too on top of that. Hey, man, I'm calling a sweep. Maybe they might just win 1 game, but at worst to worst, I'm calling we're at 5. I was giving the Wolves credit to getting 2
What
games.
the fuck,
win,
LeBron?
but, hey, man, it ain't looking good, and it's in my favor. The Warriors, game 1 victory. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be capping hard if I'm not worried in the back of my head, because If Curry is injured and he was not able to come back for the rest of the game, what does it mean for the next game? We're going to have to see all the extra clips. I need to see the news updates. They said it was a hamstring pull or whatever you call that, right? Hamstring injury or whatever. We're going to have to see some stuff about it, man. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, trying to find that ESPN. All right, here it is.
I wish I could have stole that.
Box score. Now, obviously, Curry didn't have a lot of playing time. Only 13 minutes of playing time.
Oh my God, they
Curry
are
played
hooping
13
right now, bro.
minutes
What the fuck?
and scored 13 points. He was on a route to score 40 points low key because every minute he's scoring a point. 18 for Draymond Green, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. We got 20 points for Butler. We got 5 and Jimmy and 11 double.
Easy, bro.
First of all, yo, salute to everybody in the Warriors starting lineup and everybody in the Warriors team for stepping up when Wardell left the game, man. That's how you come together as a team. I'm not even gonna lie, that genuinely shocked me because if you guys remember in the regular season, sometimes when Curry would be getting extra rest or he left for a little concerning injury, that's when we were most vulnerable. But we also didn't have Butler or Jimmy. 24 for Buddy Hield. Yo, Buddy Hield. Hey, I be trying to tell y'all niggas, this is called the flight reacts effect. When I consistently bash a certain NBA player that I know has potential to be playing well, he just all of a sudden plays well. Buddy Hield went from scoring and averaging a donut in the playoffs to now consistently averaging 20-plus points per game. Yo, that Dut reacts effect, man, it's beautiful. Buddy Hield, man, way to step up when Curry was gone. He had 5 of 8 for 3. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind Draymond Green shooting like this. Because the Warriors are the original three-point shooting team. All these other NBA teams like the Celtics that's jacking up 73s a game are just flat out copying us. I don't mind Draymond taking up those threes. I don't mind it. Positive 3, positive, step it up next game. You got the Wolves, you got Randall LeJohn with 18. He was a free throw merchant, went to the free throw line 10 times. So right off the bat, I'm noticing that the rest is trying to have the Timberwolves side. Y'all better chill the fuck out.
How's he get that ball
Technically,
back?
Randall LeJohn had 10 points. He had 12 from McDaniels, do Rudy Gobert with 9 and 11. 0 from McConley and Michaels. Put up a donut. 23 for Ant. He struggled 9 of 22. And then 19 for Nas Reed. All right, man. Let's see if there's extra clips, which I'm pretty sure there should be. Link me all the clips, please. The Curry injury. If you guys had inside scoops on it, we're on NBA Chaz right now. Okay, so I see 2 interviews. I see warm up with Butler. Please pin everything you see.
We've got another Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield.
Of any of extra clips. We got these 3 so far right now. We got Butler sick of Buddy Hield trolling him and it says take your ass to the locker room. Yo, the Buddy Hield Jimmy Butler chemistry's crazy.
Let me know in the comment section who you think will win the game. Here's the video.
I don't believe nothing that you say. I copy. You know I would. You good, Jimmy? Shoot. You need to take your ass back to the locker room, man. I'm not worried about that. Shoot, Jimmy. You know what? I'm not going to shoot, Jimmy. Now I'm going to shoot. Boy.
Bro, talked all that shit in brick. Yeah, Butler and Hield relationship is like a friendly brothers, bro. See, it's stuff like this that's gonna help us like win the title, bro. Straight up, you know. All right, we don't gotta look at the full thing. We won't look at the full thing.
Draymond declared that tonight Jimmy became Batman and Buddy went from Alfred to Robin. Do you guys have any comments on that declaration?
No. I'll start out.
No. I'm Batman today. I say today. He's still Robin.
All right. Well, I'm still Robin. Yes. Steph's still Batman.
And Butters is still who he is. I mean,
Butters.
The game, man. Remember that stupid thing you did at the beginning of the game when you have on the right shorts?
It's not real Robin and or Batman like.
Wait, he didn't have the right shorts on?
Buddy, what happened with the wardrobe?
Is he trolling?
Jimmy stretches out. That's what Jimmy bought. Jimmy stretches out, and that's what happens. I was looking for my shorts, and I told you right when he said, "Yo, put these on." It was right.
Oh my God, I'm getting dropped off.
Damn. Hey, yo, y'all NBA teams need to be scared, bro. Y'all NBA teams need to be scared. Y'all is up here trying to worry about stopping Steph. We up here trying to worry about what's the best prank we can pull the next day. We different. We not like y'all other NBA teams. We up in here trying to pull off the best prime 2017 prank, bro. Yo, I love it, bro. This is gonna go down as a dynasty right here, dog.
His locker's next to my locker. I was looking at my shorts. He's like, "Yo, why can't I have my shorts?" Oh, it's here. And I put them on, and it looked just alike. And after that, I had a fine for it. So it's cool.
That's some funny shit, man. All right, let's go on to the next
I don't give a fuck. Lakers in 7, bitch.
Here's the clip. Okay, Buddy here wears
Lakers
my
in
shorts.
7, bitch.
So he could go back to the locker room to change his short. Buddy here made the Warriors take a timeout 1 minute into game 1.
Trying to see. Look, maybe, or what are they, practice shorts or something?
Versus the Timberwolves, so he could go back to the locker room to change his shorts because he was wearing the wrong one, and in his post-game interview, you'll never believe who we put the blame on.
Draymond declared that tonight Jimmy became Batman.
Okay, yeah, we just seen that interview. This is a different angle. Hey, man, that's some funny-ass shit, man. Hey, y'all, any extra clips? Now's the time to let me know before we move on to the next playoff game.
Why couldn't the Suns
Let me
just
know.
be good? Like, at least make the playoffs, bro.
We already seen the Steph injury. We don't need. We understand. Well, let me see. Does that Dr. Sutter dude have a video? How you say his name? Brian Dr. Sutter. This would be a clutch time for him to have that. He does. Oh, I'm so good.
Steph Curry was.
All right, let's look at the video. This is actually going to be key because it's going to decide like what's going to be the status for Curry for the rest of the.
Steph Curry was unfortunately quickly ruled out of tonight's game with what the Warriors are now calling a left hamstring injury. In this video, we'll take a look at what exactly I think happened here and how concerning this could be for the Warriors star. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Suter, and the goal in this channel.
Shout out to Brian Stutter.
Of the sports world. Now, we just got the update.
Actual doctor on YouTube.
On the broadcast that Steph Curry has been ruled out, and they are calling it a hamstring strain. So this was the play that we first saw him grabbing at that hamstring, and I'll be honest, the fact that this wasn't really all that significant of a, drastic position, a drastic stretch on the hamstring, raises my concern about, number one, sort of just the level of muscular kind of fitness going into this, and number two, how long of an absence we could be looking at due to, again, that quick rule out. Remember, the medical team is doing their evaluation. They want to get him back out there if at all possible, and so to hear about somebody not even being questionable or doubtful, but immediately being ruled out, to me raises concern that they're more worried about a significant injury. So here, of course, we're dealing with the left leg, and it was really, I think, on this step where things became much more aggravated. We can't see a great view from the side, but as Curry goes to play defense here and kind of extend that left leg out, he's a little bit bent forward at the trunk, so a little bit of trunk flexion, which is going to put some stretch on those hamstrings on the backside of the thigh. Now, we have to remember
it's
that
a hyperextension.
Position can also injure the adductors, the groin muscles, and sometimes that gets confused for a hamstring injury initially. But in this position, as that leg goes out to the side, his hamstrings are trying to
when's the next time we play again?
Slow down his body to help with deceleration as much as the hamstrings and the adductor muscles are trying to propel you forward.
Thursday?
They're also trying to
Damn, dog. Like, bro, why are we getting a break?
Help to slow
We can't get 3 days?
Down. That's why it's a very important muscle to decelerate or slow down. And then, of course, right after that is when we see him for the first time grab at that buttock.
Look at the Wolves 3, hold on.
Of his hamstring area. Now, I think this actually might have been potentially aggravated a little bit on a play before. So we'll look at that next, talk about our anatomy, and then what to expect going forward. But first, a quick word from the sponsor of this video. Have you ever watched these videos and wondered why some athletes seem to bounce back from injuries? View your results. To the alert level of detail. Inside, you're going to provide additional take when I'm exercising. Your information is so
Oh my God, bro. Like, those are killing me.
Just understand the anatomy of these hamstring muscles and how close they lie to the adductor groin muscles. First off, the hamstrings, there's going to be 3 primary hamstring muscles. On the outside is going to be the biceps.
He's teaching y'all more than what we learning in school, man.
Morris. And then on the inside, you're going to have the semitendinosus and the semimembranosus. Of course, all 3 of them will originate from the ischial tuberosity, which is kind of the sit bone here up at the top of the pelvis. Better to view. This right here is going to be the ischial tuberosity, where those hamstring muscles originate.
Now, like, if he would have made that, I probably would have, like, you know what I'm saying?
The adductor magnus. And the adductor magnus sits kind of deep in that medial inner compartment of the posterior thigh.
Nigga, I do know what he's talking about, bro. If I gave y'all niggas a 5-question quiz,
my God, grab the
all
rebound.
y'all would have a 98% fail rate, bro. I'm passing. I'm sitting there paying attention. I just learned about 4 new body parts all in the hamstring. Talk to me nice.
Hamstring injury actually turns out to be
more
of an adductor groin injury, And if you think about when those adductor muscles are going to be stretched, it's going to be when the leg is in the opposite of that action of the muscle. So in this case, when the leg is abducted or out to the side, that's going to put tension and stress on the adductor muscle, similar to whenever you are, stretched with the leg this direction, the trunk bent forward, that's going to put tension on the hamstrings and potentially injure the hamstrings. So that's where I think we have to wait to see some imaging. Could this end up being more of like an adductor groin injury? Yes. It really would not overall affect prognosis that much in my mind.
I want to see
will say
what is his prediction.
The good thing is that Curry mentioned how there was a play before where this grabbed the leg. So that action of
hold on, there was a play before.
A lot of stretches out forward with that where this might have initially been aggravated. This was when Curry hit that step back 3, and you can see how he stretches out forward with that left leg, and then he has to quickly decelerate. This position is going to put a lot of demand on your hamstring. And this happened just before the defensive play where we saw him grab the leg. So that action
he still score off that shit, bro.
In front of him, you can see how much tension and stress that.
I don't know. This number 9 dude looked like he's putting his hands out a little bit too far, like he touched Curry's knee, and it caused him to like extend his hamstring a little bit more. Am I reaching, or is it like, it looks like a little bit, just slightly, he was reaching for the wrong thing, bro. Like he's playing rough. Now, maybe not intentionally, but he's playing too aggressive, dog.
That's going to put on the backside of the hamstring, action of the muscle to decelerate. Puts a lot of stress on the hamstring muscle, and could have been when things initially became tweaked that then got aggravated later on that subsequent defensive possession. So what's next? Like I said, it's concerning when a player is ruled out right away. I always like to see that they're questionable. It means there's not too much initial concern, see how things settle down, see if he can go. But the initial rule out to me is a little bit more worrisome, and I would be surprised if we see Steph back for game 2.
What?
One important factor to consider here is that muscle fatigue is a risk factor for muscle injuries. The Warriors are coming off a demanding series against the Rockets. There's no doubt that there's going to be some level of fatigue in, not to be critical, but a body that's more aged, got more miles on it. And so I wonder how much that could be playing a role here. Again, there didn't seem to be that big of a stretch, that big of an explosive movement to injure the hamstring. And so you wonder how much fatigue could have factored in to making that muscle more prone and susceptible to these injuries. Refer over, I'm sure Jeff Stotts in Street Clothes on Twitter or X is going to have some more information on hamstring strains and exact return time. I would be surprised if we see Curry back for game 2, like I said. I think minimum you're looking at a game or 2 absence here.
No, not a game or 2 we can't do that. See, bro, if it's literally a 2-game absence, bro, they need to put the NBA playoffs on pause for a second and allow these players to rest. At least a week, man. Like, come on,
some
bro.
hamstring injuries can be significant enough where you miss multiple weeks or a month.
No, don't say that. This guy has multiple college degrees, bro. I can't sit up here and tell him he's wrong, right? But don't scare me. Don't scare us Warrior fans like that, bro. He's talking about a couple of weeks to a month. Fuck you mean, bro? The second round is like a few weeks, if that. Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Curry gotta take one of them numbing sports medicines or something, please, man, please. No breaks.
This has the potential to be season-ending for Curry if they
stop. Yo, Dr. Brian said it, bro. No, I have to step in, bro. Real niggas know that I could have really attended Harvard for real, bro. I think this is only at most a 1-game miss. He's talking about a season injury. Chill out, bro. Come on, bro. I know you got your ID. I mean your college degrees, Mr. Dr. Brian Sutter. But bro, what do they say? Raise your hand, teacher, professor. Bro, I have literally a reverse, man. Like, bro, nah, man, nah. I can't, nah. He's tripping. He's tripping. Of course, somebody's just posted something in the poll. Flight gonna go to Curry's house and make him feel better. Bro, we don't have time for jokes right now, bro. Serious conversation. Hey, man, prayers to Curry, man. If I'm a Warriors fans, man, like, don't lose sleep over it. We really got to hear what we got to hear tomorrow. We got to wait for that Charizard dude tweet. Honestly, let's wait for the Charizard dude tweet, man, tomorrow. You know? Shout out to Brian Sutter, but I feel like I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to sit up here and say that he's wrong. Like I said, he's way more educated than me, obviously. He has a doctor in his name and shit, but it's just like, bro, I think he's a little bit wrong. A little bit. All right? All right, yeah, let me go back to the scoreboard and go to that clip y'all put in the chat. Timberwolves attempted 3.
That shit is so
They only
frustrating.
attempted 29. We attempted 42. There's nothing wrong with that. We're allowed to
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry about
That's
that.
what y'all wanted me to see? All right. Twitch, the link y'all sent. Robin turning to Batman. Yeah, you got Draymond Green. All right, let's look at this. Robin turning to Batman. Alfred.
What y'all call buddy? Alfred turned into Robin. And they filled in, so it was beautiful to see.
This was yesterday or?
Everybody played great minutes.
Or Sunday.
G came in, played great minutes. The hustle plays from Guy Santos. What did he play? 3 minutes? 3 minutes and 43 seconds, and he was hustling.
Yo, Draymond, you wrong for that, bro. You didn't have to mention his minutes, bro. You didn't have to mention his minutes, bro. This is today? Will Dr. try Kimani? Bro, what? 529. Why y'all saying 529?
All over the glass, just causing, wearing those guys down.
Oh, the three. Hold on. We're going to go back.
Great minutes. Garden Ant hit a big-time shot, timely cuts. Everybody who came in the game gave us something. Loon was huge off the bench, gave great minutes. And so, complete team effort. Today. But we know this series.
Hey, shout out to Draymond. All right, yeah, I noticed. They shot 29 threes. They went 5 of 29. So I be trying to tell y'all, stop shooting threes. Y'all are not the Warriors. Stop shooting threes. Y'all are not the Warriors. Matter of fact, this is why the Wolves are going to lose the series. They're trying to shoot their way out of the playoffs. It's not going to happen. You either live or die by the three, bro, and you're not living. Seriously. Bro, I shoot better than this in my sleep. 5 of 29. Look at this shit, too. Randall LeJohn, 0 of 3. The McDaniels dude, 0 of 3. McConley and Michaels, 0 of 2. Ant, 1 of 5. Nas Reed, 3 of 7. And if you remember in the highlights, they left Nas Reed open like 90% of the time. They probably forgot he was playing. DiVincenzo, you should have left the Warriors, buddy. 1 of 7? Bro, come on, man. I haven't shot 1 of 7 from 3 since like the 2017 era. All right, man. Just gonna wrap it up. You got all the clips. Warriors win. Clap it up. But bro, I will not lie. Warriors fans, y'all got to be concerned, bro. We got to be concerned. Brian Sutter sitting up there saying it went from we could potentially be missing 1 game for Curry to now 2 games for Curry. Then he's sitting up there saying in a few weeks this could potentially be a month-long miss, bro. Hopefully it's not like that, man. I believe in Curry, man. He's gonna snap back out of it. Curry got the superpowers. Curry got that early 2000s energy. Bro, Curry, if you didn't even peep, he's playing with no thumb on his right hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? His thumb is saying like these and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't even got a thumb on his right hand. So, I think he's good next game, man. We play Thursday. We're going to have to see the Charizard tweet tomorrow. All right, man. What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up. We got the number 4 Indiana Pacers at the number 1 Cleveland Cavaliers. It may be May, but June is on the way. 2025, round 2, game 2 of the NBA playoffs is here. The first time I reacted to this in game 1, the Pacers surprisingly shocked me. They won, right? Yeah, they won the first game, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I can't rebound, bro.
Anyway, man, we got the Cavs. Mitchell, Garlic, if he's playing. The Mobley dude, Dr. Seuss, Ty Jerome.
I'm trolling. I'm literally trolling.
I said Mitchell already. Who else on the team? Laverta Karras, I think. Okros, and the rest are nobody. It's the Pacers. Halliburton, Miles Turner, Toppin of Obi. The Nembhard dude, Neesmith. Let's check it out. I think I already asked you guys, but I don't know if some of y'all's opinions changed since the first game. Who do y'all got in the series? Indiana's leading right now 1-0. 1 in the chat for Indiana or 2 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I still don't see Garland out here, man. I ain't gonna lie, this might just affect the series. I still don't see Garland out there. He's in street clothes in the cut. Shout out to FK Jose with a recent get the sub. 5. I'll read the other ones later. Thank y'all so much for subs, Notice.
Some might say that he is their system because of his style.
Bad bitch on bad back.
Yeah, they need that. They need Garland, man. He was available all regular season and playoffs injured. It sucks.
What?
Pass. Josh Allen, my bad, bro. You know I was forgetting somebody. It's late at night, you feel me, man? Ain't no poster, but it's a nice dunk. 9 out of 10 dunk. Dr. Seuss. Green eggs and ham. With Cheeto with a top 5 gifted. Thank you so much. W's in the chat, man. Y'all doing trades with the subs and donuts, man. Late night vibes.
Can't get a rebound, bro.
It's my type of lid.
I have to play him. I have to.
Mitchell, love that spin. Oh! Yo, no glaze, no glaze. A little aura or what? That D-Wade pump fake glitch and then the walk-off? That was nice, that was nice. That was nice. Hey, with no Garland, Mitchell need to be average at 40 plus.
The table for Siakam. Yeah, that's a really good. A little unsure of how they want to attack in the half court.
The algebra teacher is that. Who the hell is that nigga? They signed him last night? Mitchell thought about it. Ooh! Mitchell Rose. Algebra teacher in the corner like a prostitute. This isn't Star Wars, baby. Bro said we gotta play with some force, man.
Really developed into one of the top road teams in the league this season. Looking for some offense.
McDonald's? I forgot about your line on my bad. Plank. Got McDonald's with the board. He running. He running. Pull up. My type of shot. Fun fact, I lived off those mid-range shots on those pull-up fast breaks in 6th and 7th grade. Then I developed the three-pointer and became all-around by 8th grade. McDonald's? Damn. Blocked or he missed that? Oh, no. No. Oh, my gosh. No. No. What's going on with the injuries tonight, man? Bro, what's going on with the injuries? You don't want to see this.
As the athletic trainer is summoned for you.
He's grabbing his hand.
Oh my god, I thought he blocked that.
No, he's still grabbing his hand. Who is
Charge,
this?
please.
I'm doing that next month.
Oh my god, I'm about to go home, bro.
Yeah, he drained the 3 with an injured hand. Turner, that ain't your shot, boy.
Miles Turner. Turner turns and easily.
Fuck was that NBA Live animation, bro?
Wade earlier, keeping possessions alive.
Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham.
Game 1, 17 points. He hit 4 threes.
Little 13-point game. Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham. Yeah, he listened to the last reaction because bro was tripping last game. He wasn't scoring shit.
Already his 4th 3 of the half. It's first turnover of the quarter committed by Cleveland. Siakam, Nembhard wide open.
Damn.
The Cavs have fallen asleep and lost cutters. But that's been kept alive initially by
and one, Mitchell.
Burns' first miss in 4 attempts.
Ooh.
Mitchell. That was impressive. Turner from deep.
Who Turner feeling like?
They got back to playing Pacers ball.
What the fuck?
Oh no! Who is that? Who is that? Sidecom, you're done for the rest of the season, buddy. Better luck next NBA season. You're canceled. Wow. Am I tripping? That was the most silent poster done. This Cleveland crowd was falling asleep. Or maybe the audio is distorted. Yeah, it's definitely distorted. Nah, that dunk was nice. That was nasty. That was nasty. Cancel the rest of the season, Sidecon, man. I hate it had to be you. It'd be like that sometimes.
Jerome trying to get the defender on his hip pocket.
Outlet, Neesmith. Was it a travel? No.
Fast break point tonight.
Cleveland's up. No darling. Floater alert, Josh Allen.
You're scoring in the first 6 to 10 seconds. That to me is an essence of transition opportunity.
What the fuck, Jackson?
Ain't gonna make up for it, buddy. We ain't forget. Bro, thought we forgot. And one! Now, who Mitchell feeling like? He's celebrating on the floor. Mitchell wide open. All day, every day. This is a snooze fest. Holy shit. This is a snooze fest, bro. One-sided game. Dr. Seuss. No. Green eggs and ham doesn't want to. No. Dr. Seuss can jump like that? He can jump that high?
A ton of time left in this game.
Bro, looking like motherfucking Vince Carter and Gerald Green. Wait, is that a cancellation though?
There's still a ton of time left in this game.
He moved out the way. You know he'd be flaming Turner, but he moved out the way. I ain't gonna count that one. Damn, Pacers got no energy. Wrap it up, man. This shit over.
I missed it. Like what?
And one! Planks. Got an outlet, topping.
Our defense is just terrible.
All right.
Terrible, bro.
All right, 98-81. 5 seconds. Neesmith in the corner like a prostitute.
Make the tempo faster as Turner leans up and in. He's got 20. Merrill gets another chance, and then Halliburton.
Outlet. Master, I forgot about you in the lineup, my bad.
First thing on my mind is to get rich, oh. One name, girl, fucking mistress, oh. Heart still in the verse.
What the fuck? And one! Is Hallie good, bro? Feel like he's going through it this game. Put back! Hold on. 101 to 94? Yo, Cleveland, y'all niggas selling? Y'all niggas is out here selling? Y'all just up by 30. I blinked 2 times and y'all damn near single-digit game.
I just thought that the Cavs, I should say the Pacers, are still 6 and change left in regulation. Nemhard steps back, fires, rims out, Neesmith sneaks in.
Damn. This one got 42 so far. And one!
Basket and a chance at 3. Nemhard looking for some daylight.
Turner's 4 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, 110-106. This is a close-ass game now. Cavs trying to sell it. Mitchell still going to work. Sidecon! We didn't forget still, buddy. Nice and one. Okay, Hallie.
Mitchell, shadow, double team.
Dr. Seuss. Green eggs and ham. He in his bag. Okay, a minute 6. They down by 7. Now it's 5.
That'll cut it down. Just keep in mind when Indiana.
All right, 48 seconds. Sidecon free throws. I make those on my sleep. He got the flip back there. What the fuck? No. Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. Mitchell, bro. I think you might just be the first player with a 40-plus point game to get canceled, bro. Oh my goodness. The box out, put back, dunk, poster. Now he went for that Dr. Seuss low key. Dr. Seuss 3 games, Mitchell, man. That might just be 5, man. It's rough. It be like that, man.
Milwaukee, look at that stick back. Smith.
Is he good though? All jokes aside.
Against Allen, who extends.
He's not in the game. I hope Mitchell is good, man. I hope Mitchell's good. He's not in the game.
Halliburton on the attack.
Pack! Hot's out! Indiana, one timeout. Are they going to call it? They're not calling a timeout. Hallie, step back. Whoa! The Cavs with the sell job right now, bro. No! The Cavs with the sell job, bro. How the fuck are y'all allowing this to happen in your home crowd? Nigga, isn't Hallie injured too? He was gripping his damn hand early on in the video. Bro. He was gripping his hand earlier on in the fucking video. How the fuck do you allow somebody to hit a step back, bro? How do you allow somebody to hit a step back that's already injured? 1.1. Nigga didn't even get it off. Oh my fucking gosh. Nigga does, bro. Who the fuck is this? I might just cancel you just because. Whose algebra teacher is that, man? Whose algebra teacher is that? How the fuck did you not? You had 1.1, at least get it off in time. Hit the rim, bro. Y'all niggas are saying mine. Bro. The Indiana Pacers shot the Cavs. Injured Halliburton has one hand. Yo, look at this Karen in the background. Look at this Karen in the background, bro. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You just got shitted on in your home floor. What are you doing? Yo, look at their faces, dog. I ain't gonna lie, Cavs. Y'all doing out sad, but we gotta be fair. We gotta be fair. We gotta be fair. The Cavs don't got Garland. If the Cavs had Garland, will this be the outcome right now? Indiana is leading the series 2-0. Y'all smell that shit? I smell a potential future. Sweep, sweep, sweep. I don't know, man. The Pacers stole 2 games on the road. The next 2 games are going back home. The Cavs don't have Garland. We don't know when Garland's going to return. Bro, it's not looking good for the Cavs right now. This is a bad look, bro.
The fuck?
You guys finished as the #1 team in the Eastern Conference, and you guys are trailing 2-0 to the Indiana Pacers, who I believe are not even a 4th seed. I think the Pacers are like a playing team. I don't even know. It just shows you how weak the Eastern Conference is in the NBA. But the Pacers really are like a barely playing team, bro. And you guys are trailing 2-0 to them. It's either the Pacers are that good maybe in the playoffs, or maybe the Cavs is missing Garland a lot more than we think. Wow. I'm actually, Cavs, I'm genuinely shocked. I almost fell asleep 4 or 5 different times in this video. Like, you guys was up at halftime, 30, 40 points. I think, how much did Mitchell have? Because last time I seen his points in the beginning of the 4th quarter, he had like 40 plus. How did you guys lose this game? No, Mobley. Mobley didn't play? Nigga, I didn't even notice he wasn't playing.
Or garlic.
What the fuck happened to Mobley?
Or garlic.
What happened to Mobley?
Or DeAndre Hunter, bro.
No Hunter? Alright, bro. Y'all are dragging it. You really think the Hunter dude is making a difference on the Cavs?
Alright,
I can
buddy.
drop him off the level zip. He's not a factor. But I will say the Mobley dude is a factor. He's not a real all-star, but he's a factor on the Cavs.
And it's injured? Over with, bro. Hey, moral of the story is, fuck the Phoenix Suns.
What the fuck is his name? Oh, right here. Y'all ain't lying. Oh, it says right here. Mobley. He has a sprained ankle.
I was supposed to be playing with them in the playoffs. Not the fucking Lakers that I started playing with
Bring out the
2 days before the playoffs started.
Bring out somebody bring out the broomsticks, bro. This series is a wrap. So the Cavs don't have their shooting guard.
Go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
And they got
Thanks very much, Rudy. What did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
This series is over.
They've been huge. You know, they...
Not sorry. Prayers to Evan Mobley. Prayers to Garland. Garland has a sprained toe. Yeah, like all of these are like foot injuries too. Like y'all gotta realize that, like, bro, as a shooting guard, you practically have the ball just as much as the point guard. So Garland's not gonna be able to do his cuts, his handles that he wants to and shit. What the fuck? He's not gonna be able to do his cuts and his handles that he wants to and shit, man.
Make my heart break.
Bro, it's not looking good, man.
But I know it ain't.
It's not looking good.
I can feel
you got Wade do with 3 points, 22 for Jared. Bro, I was calling this nigga Josh Allen.
You can hear the thing.
Look at Ty.
Bro, look at bro.
48 for Mitchell, 9 assists.
I need your love.
Hey, Mitchell doing whatever you can, man. 15 or 30. You're doing whatever you can, bro. But yeah, this series is gonna be sweet. It's over with, man. It's over.
I fell in love.
The Cavs, #1 team in the Eastern Conference, about to get upset, not win one single game. Game winner. You know what I'm saying?
The stars, but I was wrong. Fucking with
look
you,
at
Todd Jerome. Now you gone, now you gone, girl. Maybe not the lust. Caught up in the days, bad, I need your trust. We're in the maze, and we're in the dust. Gone in the race, see the stars in the race, see the stars in the day. Bitch, can't see the Mars in the day. Bitch, I can take your ass to Mars in the day. Bitch, I can take your ass to Mars today. Bitch,
one game you're playing like damn near
your love.
Close enough to an all-star. In this game, he shouldn't even be in the league, man. I'm afraid. Is this what he was playing like when he was on the Warriors? Is that why he got traded or they cut him or whatever? This isn't it, bro. Holy shit! Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly! Yo, guys, forget everything I'm talking about. Bro, look at Mitchell's free throws, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think you guys can call SGA a free throw merchant no more. Bro, you went to the free throw line 21 times on a Tuesday night. Now, I'm going to still give him his credit. Good 48-point effort. But, bro, you went to the free throw line 21 times on a Tuesday night in a Game 2 situation. This is not a good look, man, because, look, I'm going to tell you this. Look at the free throws compared to the Pacers. So, on paper, from the outside looking in, it looks like the refs are rooting for the Cavs. And the Cavs still can't come through and win.
Oh, I know what I'm about to do, bro. I'm about to pick a team.
Free throws is crazy, man.
I'm about to randomize and pick another team.
Dr. Seuss had 5 12 threes. He had 23 points through a game for Dr. Seuss, 8 boards. And he had 14 for this
Who I
Merrill
want to
dude.
get, though?
Any extra clips, y'all? Let's get a Pacers stat line.
Okay,
Side count with 12. He did get canceled, though. We didn't forget about that dunk, bro. Yeah, that's going to go everywhere.
Cleveland.
23 for the Neesmith dude.
Hell no, not Cleveland, because they got too many injuries. Fuck out of here.
13 for Nembhard. 19 for Halliburton.
Oh, Denver.
9 rebounds. 4 assists. With the game with the game winner. With the Halliburton.
Since I lost, man, I'm not going to lie.
He had an injured hand. Drilled that bit, man.
Fourth win, Denver. Fuck out of here.
Let's check out NBA Chaz, nigga. Oh, that joke didn't hit. Nigga, I tried, nigga. Nigga, I was actually trying to say what the Halliburton when he hit that game winner, but motherfucker, bro, that damn game winner had me fucking spiraling out of control. I couldn't even speak right for 5 seconds. I sold on the call right there, but hey, it is what it is. Alright,
now I'm about to randomize a team.
They said Halliburton did this big ball celebration afterwards, his game winner. I didn't see that shit.
And how about Mr. Halliburton?
No!
That boy hung his nuts on him, bro. Like, oh my god.
Yo, W celebration or Halliburton?
That's a fire celebration.
About to smell that fire from Adam Silver in the morning.
I don't think so.
He'd be straight, right? I know in the NFL they'd be a little bit more strict with that. Like doing like nut celebration or like sexual type of celebration. He'd be straight. I think he'd be straight. See if there's any other clips y'all put in the chat. No? Bro said Warriors game next. Bro, you're about 40 minutes late, buddy. GTA 6 website. Bro, somebody did tell me that we didn't, there was a website of GTA 6 that we could have read.
I really lost, man. I can't believe this shit, dog. I can't believe this shit. Man, fuck this game, dog.